welcome to everyone. And we are here today as a part of the international project of capacity development of ECCD, International Association for Early Childhood Care and Development. Today, topic is close to our heart and vital for our preference in early childhood education. Let's together explore how science can shape the curiosity of little minds and create a lifelong love for learning. So, before we let into the session, I'll introduce my moderator, Image Fatima Hamza, and myself, Firdaus Fatima Shahika, and other co-teacher Muhammad Naushad Fatima Rihna and Fatima Rusna Asadi, Fatima Shafrina, and Dilini Bakia. Okay, let me see. So what are we going to explore today? Here are the key objectives for this session. What is the early childhood, early years, and to what we call early. So next one, where and how do children experience science? Type of science, introduce of science, teaching science to toddlers, think and reply, expected learning outcomes, science talk, activity ideas, more strategies for the science talk, useful resources. And then, in short, this session guide us into making science a joyful every part of our young learners' lives. So let's move on to the second slide. Science for young children in early childhood education. We are going to see what is science is everywhere, even in top of what doing and falling to live. So this slide shows how young children naturally explore science through education in early childhood education experience. What are the experience they have? So for example, you can see this slide, observation, experiments, and curiosity. So you can see that the child how to explore with bottles and with her mother and leaves. So you can see it, right? So next slide, we can see what is science. We can read through the slide. It's not just about playing. It's a way of thinking and acting. A way of trying to cover the nature of things. Science learning at any ages involves curiosity, exploration, and discovery. These come naturally to most infants and toddlers. Adults can help young children find answers to their questions and discover more about things that interest them. Do you do some of that already? If so, you are helping them learn science. So you can see and read what is in science and you can see that, right? So now let's ask the big question. What exactly is science? So what do you mean that? So through the slide, you can see some of ideas. You can go to the ideas. As this slide says, it's not just fact and knowledge, but a way of thinking, right? And a way of observing and asking questions, a way of discovering and exploring the world, right? So for infant to toddlers, this naturally curiosity is powerful. As teachers and caregivers, we play a vital role and key role in shaping how children see the world, how they start to ask, right? So why? What happened if? How does this work? So that's science, and it starts from day one. So over to the next person. For teacher, I will take over this slide type of science.
Good evening, everyone, and my co-teacher explained you what is the objective and the deeper section of science. So I'm going to take it off from type of science. So there are varieties of science. When we talk about science, it's very vast and diverse. No specific. It have thousands of roots and branches, and it's so wide. So when we talk about as teachers, as early childhood educators, we have to understand what is the science, what are the type of science. So sorry, excuse my voice, so because I'm having a sore throat. Mm, type of science, there comes the human body. We call it anatomy, the teaching of the human body, how it works and function. Plant, planet, animal, environmental science, space science, social, nutritional, and health, illness and cure, and punch materials. Punch means it's five. Here comes air, water, fire, earth, and sky. Next slide, please. Okay, what is science in early years? I'm going to take you diving into this session through a story. So, have you ever noticed a toddler dropping a spoon again and again? It bangs, it makes sounds, it knocks the floor. The kids again and again he keep on putting the spoon. So here it's not just play. He's learning it. He's learning through the action. Science is working in action here. So in early childhood education, it's not about reading the notes, memorizing the certain set of data. It's about curiosity, development, discovery, and many more. And one more thing, when we talk about science to early childhood educators, it's not about test tube, flask, measuring cups or cylinders, or the big lengthy formulas. It's about discovery, development, curiosity, and the imaginative sensory changes they create through their activities. So, what is science in early years? It's a foundation stage covered in understanding the world of area. It is introduced indirectly through the activities. We are not going to take a board, take a piece of chalk and explain what is science, what is the definition of science, what is the meaning of flood, what is natural disasters. We are teaching the students science through activities, through tasks, through hands-on explorations. Next slide, please. Introduction of science. So, as an educator, it is our duty to implement science to the early childhood educators through activities which early years can lead to a lifelong of discovery. So, we as an educators, we have seen, for example, you can be a grade two teacher. You have a set of students, for example, you have 30 students in a classroom. There are a few students who are very bright in their handwriting skill, their way of writing math, then way of calculating questions and everything. So we have heard they used to say they have had a very good foundational level in their kindergarten. They have been a very good skill set they have followed in their kindergarten. So that's why as an early childhood educators, the very basic skill we provide for students is gonna take a lifelong of asset. The child is gonna learn forever in their life these knowledge they are going to apply in each part of their life skill they meet. So next slide, please. Teaching science for toddlers. So we have heard, I have heard even some of my friends, they say, I hate science. I don't like science. It's about all the time the calculation, the big formulas and everything. So I'm a bio student, so I had a different perspective of science. I had a very good teachers when I was young. So when I was studying chemical calculation, I always had an exploration how the chemical mix. So this is sodium chloride is a salt. So I think can we take sodium from salt? Can we take chloride separately from salt? How does they interact? How can we eat it? The science I got from my teacher when I was very young was connected not for textbooks or data, not for examination marks. It was connected to nature, which created me, myself, to be a science lover forever. So it has seemed complicated for few students. They used to still hate science, mixing up with water, what we gonna get, counting the chemicals and all this stuff. When so there are many science activities we take over for a student. For example, we have many hands-on tasks we give for our students in a classroom. We ask, uh, so what we do is we ask them, you push a car, you push your friend, you run in a circle, you're forcing a pressure on your friend. We teach the pressure, we teach what is push, what is pull. So when we mix two kind of solutes and solution, we teach them what is it's happening there. We always should connect science to nature, science to exploration, science to curiosity, unless the notes or theories, keeping their mind still. Next slide, please. Next slide will be take over my
Thank you.
co-teacher. Thank you.
Thank you. This is the per school science teaching. So if you introduce early education science to children, first of they will ask so many questions. Why sky is blue? Why sun is hot? Like that. So we have to ready to answer for all questions. So we have to answer the question the easy method. We want to use the easy method. That's very important. In here, no need science method, no need notes. They always learn real natural phenomena, thunder, rain, animal habit, uh, seasons, lot of. This is very important to children. They can play and they can learn. In this age, they have very big curiosity about science. So we have to improve with activity. It helps the children to make experiment. Then children improve their idea. So no need theory, no need method. They will observe, they will continue, they will make the conclusion. So we have motivate them. If they love science, they will ask lot of questions. Next slide, please. Okay. Think and reply. Now, I'm going to ask some question with you. You can share idea with me in chat box. Do you like science? What do you think? Do you like science? Then why? Why do you like science? Okay. How often do you have planned science activity in your classroom? That means how many plan you have once a week? You are doing some activity or daily or you have to fix one day of the week? Like that, any activity have in your classroom. Other one, what do you, the children like play with the most in your classroom? What kind of thing they like to play with you in your classroom about the science? How do you teach children to take care of the environment? How do you often children develop their science? What kind of thing you can give for them develop their science? List what in list what in your science. That means you're in your classroom or any place you have a science lab. If you have anything, if you have any place for science activity room like that, what can you do? Make your science area more interesting. That one thing. If you ask this question with you, you can make science, you can teach science very differently. Next slide, please. Okay. We have to plan science based, we have to plan science based the lesson plan. We have the lesson plan. So we want to base with science, we want to make a lesson plan with according to our our plane. We want to move on our lesson plan. We can use science word with the example. We can understand like the small word we can use because they don't know big words, germination, conclusion, like that. Lot of big words. I did no need no they no idea about that. So we want to give some very easy method for them. Then you can see in here one example for science about. Uh, Next slide, please. Yeah, science token. You can see in here they are discussing about the tree. Teacher and one children here they are discussing about tree. Children is showing some leaves for the teacher. After they are asking some question. What is this? What the color? Why this like this? Then teacher is asking the question. What is the tree need? Then they are thinking. The teacher is asking the question. Then children are thinking. After children try to think and uh, what is the important? What are the need for tree? Like that, they are continuing their science talk. So no, we can use anything. No need same like this talk. We can use anything. We can use our day by day anything for the our talk. For example, rain, rainbow, flower blooming, water solvent, anything we can use for the our teaching to the science. Thank you.
Okay, this is our core teacher Dilini's part. I will do that because she doesn't hear. Okay, the four strategies for the science, this science talk, right? Now let's know the four simple and powerful language building strategies that we use every day in class. So you can see, right? I'll tell something in simple, okay? Self-talk, parallel talk, repetition, and expansion. So these are the four strategies you have to use while the children observe the classroom, right? So self-talk. So this is when we talk out loud about what we are doing. For example, I'm putting the book on this shelf, right? Now I am cleaning the table. So children hear the language connected to action. So they are seeing, right? So self-talk. Then parallel talk. Here we describe what the child is doing. For example, you are drawing a red circle. So if so, we are noticing. So them and help link their action with words. So while you are drawing, they are observing. So these are the strategies in the science talk they are following, right? So third one, repetition. So we repeat what the child say. If the child say bird fly, we repeat, right? Yes, the bird fly, bird is flying. The build confidence and models correct usage, right? So expenses, we add more information to the child's sentence. If they say car, we say yes, that's a fast blue car. So we are expression we are giving the expression, right? So okay, let's see. These strategies are useful during playtime, storytelling, or any interaction. You are turning simple action into rich language learning moment. So it's also strength, right? Bonding between child and teacher. So next slide. We can see modeling descriptive words, right? Okay, it'll take over the co-teacher Hamda. Okay, this is also the part of Dilini teacher. So finally, modeling descriptive words are the finally it's let's look and at how we model descriptive words, a key part of language learning, right? So instead of saying this is a ball, we can say this is a big, bouncy, and red ball. So we can describe, right? So describe an explanation. It's like they can feel and understand what we are going to say. They can imagine, right? So instead of saying right? This is a ball. So you can see, so this is a ball is a simple, right? So we can modeling describe you. So we can describe the word like this is a big, bouncy, and red ball. So these extra words, big, bouncy, red, are describing words or adjectives. So when we use them in every conversations, children start using them too. So, for example, during snake time, the apple is juicy and crunchy. Your bag is shiny and blue. So we can using the sentence with adjectives and explaining them. An expression are like curiosity. They can feel, so what is that, what is that, they can get the curiosity, right? So children's learning by hearing, using descriptive words build stronger speaking and writing skills. It's a great for observation accuracy and storytelling, right? So in our classroom, when we use science talk, wait patiently, apply forced language strategies, and model rich vocabulary, we are not just teaching subject, we are nurturing young minds to think, speak, and explore confidently. Let's keep page planting those seeds of learning. It will help them to learn and identify the words and sentence making. It will help them, right, to making a beautiful sentence and expression, imagination. They can feel, right? So modeling descriptive words, it's a helpful, right? When the children do and making a sentence, right? So let's move the next slide.
As early childhood teachers, questions are always in our classroom. Asking open-ended questions can help child engaged in science exploration and in science talk. Asking open-ended questions has many benefits among kids. First, it encourages critical thinking among children. This helps kids develop problem-solving skills and think creatively. Secondly, it improves communication. The third, it boosts their confidence. And next, it develops curiosity. So it inspires kids to learn and learn more. Examples of open-ended questions for kids. How can we make them ask questions? What do you think will happen if we can ask a question like that after an experiment? Or we can ask, how do you feel about it? What would you do if? Can you describe what do you think is the most important thing about? So these type of questions will make them give numerous of answers. Next slide, please. As children, they have a very small mind, or you can say they don't know much words. So how can we explain our child using child-friendly definitions? This can help the children understand the complex concept and build their own words. We can use simple languages, like explaining things in what way that is easy for the kids to understand. And also we can relate the experiences, and this will connect definitions to their everyday life in interest. So rather than using a big word and make them bit struggle for their answer, we can use simple words. Use examples whenever you do an experiment or whenever we do a science talk. Let us give them an example. So this provides concentrate examples to illustrate the concept for the kids. And also we can make it interactive. Like we can make the children engage in conversation and ask questions. So this develops their vocab and comprehension skills, understand the complex concepts, and also it builds confidence in communication. And also it relates to other child development social skills. Thank you. And I'm passing it to my other co-teacher.
References. There are 11 a link in here. You can see anything in here. Thank you.
Up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.